Yo, what's up everybody, it's your girl Eva and I'm doing my first YouTube video. Woo! Okay, so what we're going to be treating today, as you've probably seen in the title below, is the difference between sci-fi and fantasy. Now most people don't even know that they have differences, because like they're basically the same thing, but yeah, they are not. I'm going to be using examples of superheroes and movies, just because I can't really think of books right now. It's been a long day, I had to go to hospital, so yeah. So sci-fi is basically based on science and could possibly happen in the future. Sci-fi, in fact, once upon a time ago, cars were basically sci-fi, and machine boats were sci-fi, and not too long ago, the ability to talk to someone in an instant was sci-fi. So yeah, sci-fi is based on science, and like it's a ground for science to grow. Really, it's like majority of these people get their ideas from sci-fi books. Shit, sorry, the light is in my eyes, but like if I offer you won't be able to see me at all. Anyway, so some good sci-fi people like to point out is Flash, but I'm really not sure about Flash. It is sci-fi in the sense that it actually has a logical explanation, because he was hit by lightning and with a mix of chemicals which made him fast as lightning. But when he then breaks the grounds on which he got fast in the first place, because like he's supposed to be as fast as lightning, yeah, I really don't know. I don't have any explanation to that. But some people also classify Superman as sci-fi. Yeah, no. Now the reason why I say this, and don't come after me in the comments guys, before oh that reminds me, don't forget to like and subscribe. Like click that subscribe button, turn up the notification so that you can get here every time I post, and like that would be really appreciated. So oh, and comment too. So as I was saying, Superman, I believe, is fancy, and a lot of people have different opinions, but Superman is an alien, and I feel like it would be really arrogant to think that we humans are the only living creatures in this universe. I mean, it's a whole universe, so like I won't rule out aliens. However, there's no logical explanation and no scientific explanation as to why the yellow sun gives Superman these powers. I mean, of course, there could be possible explanation in his DNA, but we do not know anything that makes up his DNA, and it's just pure make-believe because he defies all laws, gravity, physics, light, everything. He defies basically all laws of science. So I have to go classify him to the fancy area. And it will shock you to know this, but there are actually only two superheroes in the Marvel and DC world in the DC world, because Iron Man is purely sci-fi, obviously, and Captain America is sci-fi, because like I feel like in the future we should be able to make this superhuman serum, we should be able to, I mean, there already works being done so that we can have like injections that make people stronger. However, the time it's set in, it's like out of this world. But then again, it was written before World War One, before World War Two, so I'm pretty sure that, like, or during World War Two, so I'm pretty sure like maybe it's a conspiracy theory that happened, that it was based off it. Like, I'm not really sure about the timing of Captain America, and I feel ashamed for that. Like, and I call myself a comic fan. Anyway, as I was diverting, the only people in the Justice League that are based off sci-fi are Batman and Flash. I mean, look at it, Wonder Woman is an Amazonian princess, God, whose father is Zeus. Like, do I even have to say that? And I've already explained Superman. Green Lantern somehow has a green ring that makes hard solid objects. I mean, it would have been better if they said it collects atoms, but energy can't just make hard solid objects. Correct me if I'm wrong. And yeah, I can't really think of much right now, because like I told you, I'm really feeling sick, but like I know myself, and if I postpone this, I won't have done it ever. Anywho, so there are some key differences in sci-fi and fantasy. Sci-fi could possibly happen in the future. Like sci-fi, I'll classify something like The Matrix into sci-fi. Like The Matrix is an example of pure sci-fi. I mean, at first you're like, how can he fly and dodge bullets and stop bullets with his hands and like go through drawers and enter other places? But then you realize that it's a game and it's a coding, and there are constantly people coding it differently. And of course you're like, the robots in real life, how does that work? But like, if you like go ahead to see, like, I think Matrix Revolution, the last movie, the robots have a central I'm not sure what I'll call it, but like something that operates like a central computer, mother computer. I have no idea. I'm not a science student, I'm actually a literature student, so yes. Anywho, The Matrix is a pure example of sci-fi. But like when you're looking at something like I'm just gonna be honest and put it out there, Lord of the Rings, Narnia, or is it Narnia? Whatever. I can't really remember, and I read the book. I am horrible with names, but when you look at those are pure sci-fi because they are not based on any form of reality. Like a talking lion, really, a door that transports you to other places can be possible, but like Lord of the Rings, like it's based in a whole different dimension. And though a lot of people will come after me for this, because like I hate to say it, I fucked up my camera. Star Wars isn't sci-fi. The hate. Okay, like, cause like at first you look at it, I'm like, yeah, but like, first of all, like various aliens, and I know I said the possibility of aliens are possible, but like really various dimensions. Oh, Chewbacca. The whole Chewbacca is a whole reason. So like, it's not like, I understand. I think Star Wars is a combination of both, but I won't say it's a pure sci-fi. It's a more fancy, really, because like there's no really like explanation to half of the stuff that happens, and I'm still shook over the "I am your father" moment. And don't come out for me for this, or like, I know maybe I'm making a decision too quickly because I've not watched all the Star Wars movies. I've only watched some. I've watched like 3 or 4, and I don't know how many there are out there. My brother like loves them, but like I won't say it's complete. From what I've seen anyway, it's not completely, yeah, it's not completely sci-fi. Anyway, I hope you learned something today, and I hope you now understand the difference between sci-fi and fancy. So like, click that subscribe button, like if you want, comments, like and make suggestions, because like I only did this video because someone asked me to make suggestions, any suggestion you want, and like I'll try and see. And tell me books to read, because like right now I need good books. So tell me books to read and I'll tell you books to read. Like, let's trade it here. You can suggest books that you want me to review and I'll do that for you. Thank you, everybody, and once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn up the notifications, and yeah, boop.